we know what senior day can mean to the fans, a chance to kind of see these guys off, but as a team, what does senior day mean to these players and the coaches?
I can only really speak for me, but to me, senior day is you're honoring people that have given 4 or 5 years of some extremely hard work and dedication to this university, and to me, it's a great honor that they've made this far, because you start off with a program and there's 25, 30, freshmen coming on a football team, and we're leaving with don't quote me, but I want to say 14, maybe 15 guys. So, only half of them survived for whatever reason. Other guys retire. So they've given a lot to this university as far as their toil, their hard work and perseverance. So to me, it's something really special.
Does it mean something extra to you? This is your first full recruiting class that you had coming in.
Well, technically, not to correct you, but no, it's not. Some of them are because they were a transfer or possibly a junior college kid. But I'm going to miss someone, so I hate name calling. There's some guys that were still here in the program. So really, it's not till next year that you can make that comment. So half of them are probably ours. But in my mind, I said this from the day I walked in these doors. They didn't choose me; I chose them. So they're mine to begin with. So it's going to be it's very emotional, and what we have to work on as a team and the seniors, and we just got done talking about it, is a very emotional time because it's their last time running out there, that they have to gather themselves, keep their composure, because you got to go play a football game. And oh, by the way, we're playing a really good football team too. So you have all these emotions overflowing, and then you have to come back and refocus quickly to go play a football game.
You mentioned
myself included.
You mentioned a really good football team. What have you seen out of them? What are you expecting to see on Saturday?
I see Alabama in the FCS world. That's what I see. I don't see a lot of flaws. I see, great fundamentals. I see really good football players all across the board. I see well-coached football players. Coach Kleiman does a great job with those guys up there, and the best money can buy.
What can you take from Saturday against another really good football team as you go into this Saturday against North Dakota State?
What we really have taken in as a team is we have to compete more, okay? And we have to be, I know I sound like a broken record, but we have to be where we're supposed to be, and then I'm talking defensively and tackle, and block who we're supposed to block and catch the ball when it's thrown to us, because, we gave up, don't quote me, 500 some yards. But the interesting stat there was we gave up we gave up 399 yards on 12 plays. And 55 plays, we gave up the rest of the yardage. So we went from giving up 9, 10 yards a play to really 4.4. Now the sad thing about football is you can't take those full plays away. So what we have to do is continue to do really well like we did on the first 55, not the first, but 55 plays, and clean up those other 12 plays on defense. And offensively, we got to make sure that we're catching the ball, throwing the ball, doing all the little things that it takes to win football games, and we got to block the guy in front of us. It's a really simple game, but it's very hard to play.
When you say you sound like a broken record with some of the things defensively not being in the right spots, does it concern you that you are saying that week to week, or?
Yeah, obviously that's called coaching. Yeah, I'm concerned with it immensely, and what we have to do is study more video with them and coach them up more and run more plays and just keep working with them. You're dealing with human beings here, so they're not all perfect. But what we have to do is make them right more than not right.
You've already talked about what the seniors meant to you, but what have the seniors meant to this football program as a whole since they've been here?
Since they've been here, what they've really meant to us is what they have done is they have embraced the plan, and they have taken the plan and shared it and mentored the younger players, and are leaving a really good legacy with what our plan is and where we're going. And they've really put a lot of building blocks into where we're going. So I'm really proud of them, and I'm really appreciative of them for that.
With Veterans Day coming up, I know that means something special to you. Just talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah, I was actually very humbled yesterday because the band did a great presentation and service, for lack of a better word, for the military, and asked me to speak. And it's very humbling. I think, if you let me go in my soapbox, and I'm not political at all, but the United States of America is the greatest country in the world. And it's because we have veterans who let us sleep at night and guard the borders and go fight for us. And I'm very heartfelt to our military, and I'm very appreciative to our military. and I'm very appreciative of being able to be a part of the military. So it means a lot to me, and because of that, you know, since I got here, we started putting the bear head as an American flag on our helmets for Veterans Day to honor that, and we're going to do that again this year. And that's just to say thank you to our veterans.
Just as a point of clarification, you do expect that that Houston will be good to go on Saturday?
Absolutely.
Cool. As players, as a team, what does senior day kind of mean to you guys?
It's just an opportunity for us to appreciate our seniors, because I mean this is their last home game, so I mean everything they put in and the work they've done for us, just appreciating them. So.
Which of them have been the biggest influence on you in your time here at Missouri State?
I'd probably say Matt Rush, because when I first got here, he like really took me in, him and Trey Betts, because they're both my position group. So they really just took me under their wing, showed me the ways, and that's about it.
As you guys look ahead to Saturday, what can you take from this past weekend? A difficult game, obviously not what you guys were hoping for, but what can you take from that as you approach North Dakota State, another really good football team?
Like Coach said, it's an opportunity to really just show what our defense really can do and get it done, because last week we came up short, but I mean, there's always things we can work on, and I think if we do everything right, running the ball, stuff like that, we'll be good.
Last week was a tough game mentally for several players on the field. Can you guys bounce back from lots of personal fouls and things like that going into this week against a team that's ranked even higher than last week?
Personally speaking, I think it's just we just have to be ready. I think last week maybe we weren't mentally focused. Something was off, but I think if we come in the game focused, ready to go, and just ready to play, we'll be set.